Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne.
Good morning. I've had one cup of coffee. Oops. The dog has joined me. My husband has decided to go out first thing this morning to check on the schooner house. I have had one cup of coffee. But I think this would be the best time for me to try to wrap his gifts. If my neck, I slept really weird, and you know how you get that crunchy neck feeling like you've got to crack it, but it won't crack. It's doing that this morning. Anyways, I haven't showered. I haven't gotten dressed. Still in my pajamas. But this is the best time to get it done. So I am going to dive in. I filmed a little bit of Riley. Miss Riley actually showed up earlier than expected. Look at this. Last night or yesterday. So we ended up eating and doing the presents a little earlier, but that didn't really leave me any time. So I just kind of went with what I had yesterday and uploaded that. And then I had a little bit that I'd done after, so I just kind of put that at the end and did a little of the tree downstairs. I don't know if I showed the tree downstairs in the basement. That's the one that Riley and John do every year. So Chuckles is here on the, I took out the floor mat that I have under my desk, the kind of like, I don't know, plastic rolly mat, because I think that'll be a good surface to wrap on. It seemed to work good yesterday when I was doing the stockings, which I did finish. So the stockings are done. That's my brother's. That's my mom's. John had mom's name and I had my brother's name. So the stocking stuff is all wrapped and ready to go. So now I have to get to work on the presents, but I'm not going to show this part because I don't know if any of my family members watch the YouTube channel, but I'm not taking any chances. This part will not be seen on film. Hello. It is about 2:30 in the afternoon. I have got everything I have that can be wrapped. I got John's stuff under the tree. I got one set of my nieces and nephews' stuff dropped off at mom's for pickup by my sister. I have my sister and brother-in-law's wrapped, but not completed. There's one more thing for each that we have to add in. So I have to get that and then we'll be done that. I have to check with my brother to see when he wants to do the gift swap. Then what else went on today? There was something else. We ran some errands. Then we went for coffee at Second Cup. The wrapping took all morning. So now it's about 2:30. I have not touched my knitting yet. So I'm going to go do that now and try to finish the sleeve today. And then all of my Christmas knitting will be done. Worst case scenario, I finish it like Monday or Tuesday in the evenings. Or Wednesday, which is my first day of vacation. I'm really going to try to finish it today, though. I don't know even if I can get down to the cuff, and then the cuff I can probably finish like Monday and Tuesday. So yeah, then we did a grocery run. I still have to wrap my gift for the Yankee gift grab tomorrow. I have to wash my hair, which is why I'm wearing a hat right now, because I put my bonding oil on it and then so it's all like slick back. So now I'm holding this. Stay, don't fall. So I just keep that on so it's not in my face and I don't have to look at it. And hey. Oh my God. You're sitting on, you can't. Things just went horribly awry. What? You're literally... Come on off this. There. Okay. Just sit like a normal person. Okay. There. So that's not like... Apparently nobody can sit in this chair without her needing to join them. So I'm going to cap this off for today so I have time to edit it and get it uploaded. Don't really think there's going to be a whole lot going on Monday and Tuesday because I'm still working those 2 days. Tuesday might not be too bad. I could probably get a lunch hour and go do a little car knitting. I may actually, before I go, look at the list of questions from the Q&A. I wonder if I have them right here. How did you start writing? Oh, that's pretty easy. I started reading very, very young. I was reading books by the time I learned to read at about 3. Thank you, Sesame Street. And I was reading books by the time I was about 4, shortly before I actually started school. So I loved stories. I loved fairy tales. I was always... She's trying to get down. Well, you shouldn't have gotten up. Hogged my chair. You just stay there. Uh, there we go, a little tree in the background. So I was always making up stories in my head. I constantly had stories going in my head. And then when I started school in grade 2, I had this amazing teacher, Phyllis Matheson. And one day near the end of the year, she came in with this box of plots. And it was basically like these cards in this little box. And they had a plot line on it. So we had an assignment to pick a card and we had to write a story for it and then read the story out loud to the class. So I picked a card and it said you find a bottle, a genie in a bottle or something, to a bottle with a genie in it, something like that. So I wrote a story about having 2 wishes, and my first wish was to get rid of liver. And then my second wish was to bring it back because I felt guilty because my brother and mother loved liver. So totally wasted my wishes. Anyway, that was the first time I realized that I could put the stories in my head down on paper. And so that's pretty much when I started writing, was grade 2. I had been writing the stories inside my head. I just didn't realize I could actually put them down on paper. And then once I realized that, it was just, it was off to the races. So keep the questions coming. If you want to put them down in the comments below, just I can grab them from there. If there's, and it doesn't have to be, you know, it can be knitting, writing, life, off the wall, whatever. Throw them at me. Throw them at me. And that is about all I'm going to have time for today. So I hope you guys have a very happy Vlogmas day 18. And I'm trying. Oh, my birthday's in a month. I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I expect is probably going to be a little shorter. But hopefully Tuesday I can get out of the office. We're doing our Yankee gift grab over lunch, so I won't get out for lunch tomorrow. And yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great day 18. Bye.